Welcome to Mary Whitaker Field on the campus of Guntersville High School for this afternoon's varsity softball action between the visiting New Hope Indians and the homestanding Guntersville Lady Wildcats. So along with Mike Harden, this is Greg Glasscock bringing you the action on a beautiful afternoon here in Guntersville. We're just underway in the circle is number 7 Jordan Davidson for the Cats. And there's a strike. Just underway. And what I believe
and as you mentioned, it is a beautiful day for our first and probably last softball game of the spring. So we
couldn't have picked better weather, though, could we?
Well, we missed the freeze a little earlier in the year, I'm sure.
Yep. 3-1's the count. Davidson is high. That will be, well, now I think it's ball 3. First batter of the game for the Indians is number 12, McKinley Keel, the second baseman. That one's fouled away. Out toward where we park, Mike.
I parked on the other side of the little fence.
Well, I'm on the other side of you, so it's going to hit you before me.
Yeah.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, inside corner. Keel goes down looking. 1 down, good start for the Cats and Jordan Davidson. Now the batter is number 17, Liv Kelly, the third baseman for the Indians. That one's fouled out of play down the third base side. Davidson gets ahead, 0-1. Once again, we're just underway here as we wrap up the regular season of softball. That one is crushed to right field, back, and it is out of here. Home run for number 17, Liv Kelly. Well, Mike, that was a shot. You knew that right away.
Yeah, so it wasn't much doubt about that, but when it left the bat, you could hear the crack.
Yep. So after the strikeout, a no-doubter by Liv Kelly, and the Indians strike first, 1-0 here in the top of the first. And that will bring up the first baseman, number 14, Ella Baswell. Nobody on. 1 out, 1 in. High and inside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. On the first baseman, number 14, Baswell. High and out, ball 2, 2-0.
You can't let that early home run bother. Got to settle back into her groove.
Yeah, when you're talking about the sports of baseball and softball, it can be so mental, especially as a pitcher. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. You got to be real good at shaking off stuff in a hurry, and that's hard for a lot of athletes to do. That one's crushed to center, boy, right off the fence, line drive off the fence, and that'll be a stand-up double for number 14, Baswell. So after that first strikeout, the New Hope Indian bats are cooking right now in the top of the first.
Yes, 2 hard-hit balls.
And that will bring up number 6, a center fielder, Haley Garrison.
Yeah, that was a screaming line drive right to the fence in center field, about 20 yards away after it hit the fence.
That might have put a dent in the chain links, and boy, there's a rocket down the first base side, but it's foul. Boy, they are getting their money's worth on their swings right now.
That they are. Both teams getting ready for area tournament play to start next week, and that's when it all really counts. So.
Yep. 0-1 the count, 1 out, 1 in scoring position. At second base, 1 in already. That one's low and in for ball 1. Counts even, 1-1. You know, Mike, I know this is our first time to see the Cats this year, but I was scanning over their roster earlier today. A very young team, best I could tell. And there's a shot down into right field, base hit. And Baswell will come around and score, and it's 2-0 New Hope. on the single by Haley Garrison. So 2 in, 1 out. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 27, Lauren Kelly. As I was saying earlier, when I was looking, it was a slew of 9th graders. I think I even saw a 7th and an 8th grader on the roster I looked at, if it was correct.
Well, as you look down the roster, we'll also see a lot of these Guntersville girls on the basketball court as well as softball next year. So,
multi-sport athletes. Strike 1 the count. And ball gets away from the catcher. Base runner goes to second, so another Indian in scoring position.
Guntersville in bad need of an out right here.
Need
something positive.
Yeah, after getting that strikeout to start the game, it was looking pretty good, but since then it's been all solid hits for New Hope. And that's high ball 2. 2 and 1 the count. 2 in, 1 in scoring position. Top of the first. That's a low and out. Ball 3. 3 and 1. So Davidson's in danger of walking Lauren Kelly. And as you said, they are in dire need of an out right now. That one's a slow roller to second. Nice play there by the second baseman, Sophie Porch. And there's 2 down. The runner will advance to third on the out. But there is 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, number 19, Haley Parker for New Hope. So let's see if the Cats can get out of this with minimal damage here. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0 and 1 the count. Low and inside. And on the pass ball, the runner will advance, and that'll be the 3rd run of the game for New Hope. And the count is 2 and 0 on Haley Parker. And that one is crushed to center. Nice play, though, coming in from her center field position is number 11, Briley Hill, for out number 3. And that will do it for the top of the first, but New Hope scores 3 runs. We go to the bottom of the first. New Hope 3, Guntersville coming to bat here on Horizon Sports.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone.
Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunner.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do. I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back to Guntersville High School. We start the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Cats will be number 11, the center fielder, Briley Hill. And in the circle for New Hope will be number 27, Lauren Kelly, which we saw Lauren bat in the top of the first. Here's her first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Boy, she had some heat behind that pitch. 0-1 the count. I don't know their record this year, Mike, but New Hope traditionally always has a pretty good softball program.
They do, and looking at it earlier, I never did get an exact count for the season, but they're a little above 500 team this year. Okay. But I know that they play up a lot.
Yes, they do. They're one of those teams. They're not scared to play anybody.
No,
they'll go anywhere, anytime. 1-2's the count on Briley Hill. Madeline Manning on deck. That one's a bit high. 2-2.
As in any sport, you want to play the best competition that you can, because what your record is now doesn't mean anything until it all starts over next week.
That's exactly right. The second season. Sharp grounder to second, put away nicely by the second baseman for New Hope, which is McKinley Keel. One away. That'll bring up number 8, the right fielder, Madeline Manning, for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the first.
And while we're talking about spring sports, quick shout out to Guntersville boys and girls soccer. Both won their first round game. I understand Monday night they'll both play at home.
Right, they will be. The girls, I think, are playing Russellville, and the boys are playing Brewer.
Yes.
So everybody come out and support Guntersville soccer. Both those teams are having another outstanding season. That's low for a ball. Yeah, I think I saw, Mike, where the girls will play. I think it's at 5:30 and the boys at 7:30 on Monday, May 1st. Boy, another month is about come and gone. We're almost in May. There's a slow roller. First baseman will take it herself. That's number 14, Ella Baswell, and that's quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Cats, and that'll bring up 0-0, the shortstop, Ivy Marsh. So not what the Cats want to see in the top of the first, and now not what they want to see in the bottom of the first, with quickly 2 away. That one's high for ball 1. Ivy coming off that injury. That was what, last summer? Before basket?
Last summer.
Trying to get back in the groove. It was good to see her on the basketball court at the very end of the season. 1-1 the count with 2 outs, nobody on. That's low for a ball. 2-1 the count. Count's even at 2 as that one's fouled back to the screen. 2-2, 2 outs. Nobody on, and New Hope leads it 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. And Ivy looks at strike 3. Nice quick inning there for Lauren Kelly and the New Hope Indians, and we're at the end of 1. 3 up, 3 down for the Cats. Going to the second, and New Hope leads it 3-0 here on Horizon Sports.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Back here to Guntersville High School, we're in the top of the second now. New Hope batting with a 3-0 lead. It's a swing and a foul close over there, bounced off the New Hope dugout. Batter's the left fielder, number 1, Kaylee Pearson for the Indians. 0-1 the count. Once again in the circle for Guntersville, number 7, Jordan Davidson. Pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Picture perfect afternoon here for outdoor sports. That one's fouled out of play behind us. And Davidson's ahead in the count. 1-2. And Mike, I think I say this from anywhere we do a spring sport, you can't beat the view at any of the fields here.
No, and I was just looking, in years past, from center field over to left field, the trees were much shorter. Had a great view of the lake. It's about to shade us out down there.
Yeah, we just have a little bit here in right center to see the lake. That's ball 4. Pearson goes to first base on the walk, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 5, Allie Wharton.
A little shot of the causeway there, and we're all glad that we're not out there fighting that right now. Get back and watching softball.
Yeah, when I was driving down here, it was a mess already. That one's fouled down the third base side. 0-1 the count. One on, nobody out. Top of the second. Pitch is a low and inside for ball 1. Counts even at 1. Davidson's pitch. He hit the porch. Flips it to Marsh for 1. Safe at first. Ball gets away. Runner will advance 1 base on the throwaway. So they get the lead runner. But on the throwaway, Wharton will go to second. So that'll be a fielder's choice and an error on the play. So runner at second, 1 down. That'll bring up number 22, the right fielder for New Hope, Olivia Harris. With 1 down and 1 on. That one's hit hard to center. Briley Hill camps under it. Nice play there for out number 2.
A big second out there for the Cats.
Runner stays at second. Now 2 away.
Briley Hill showing nice range out there.
Yes, she did. She had to go over toward right field to flag that one down. And now we're back at the top of the order. Number 12, second baseman McKinley Keel. She struck out her first time at bat. And the Cats here would like another strikeout here to end the top half of the second. That one's inside and low. Ball gets away. Runner will advance to third on the wild pitch. There's one hit hard to second base. Runner will score. And Keel beats out Porch's throw to first on a hard hit ball, and it's now 4-0 New Hope. That'd have been a tough play even if Sophie would have been able to gobble that one up.
Yes,
as a
shot. She went deep in the hole to hold it to a one-base hit anyway, but of course, 2 out, runner was scoring from third.
Ball 1 on number 17, Liv Kelly, and last time she was up, she had that shot over the fence in right field.
The no-doubter.
The no-doubter, yeah, as soon as I heard the smack off the bat. And speaking of a smack, she hits that one between first and second, base hit. So there's 2 Indians aboard. And that'll bring up number 14, the first baseman, Ella Baswell, who doubled. She had that shot right off the fence. And the line drive shot in left center in the first inning. So I guess you can definitely say the meat of the New Hope order is up right now, and the Cats have 2 outs. They just need to find a way to get one more to get out of this mess. There's another wild pitch, and the runners will advance now to second and third. So 2 Indians in scoring position right now. Two down, 2 on. Low and outside for a ball. Three and 0 the count. I think they're being very careful with Baswell here. Don't give her, open base. Didn't give her anything good to hit, so she's on with a walk. Problem now, though, bags are full of Indians. Nowhere to put number 6, Haley Garrison, who singled her first time up. And boy, there's a solid smack to left, base hit, and it goes all the way to the wall, and this might clear the bases here. And it will, and it'll be a... Oh, got in under it. I was going to say stand-up double. She kind of veered off the base there, but she got back in as the tag by Sophie Porch was high. So that's going to be a double for Garrison to clear the bases.
Another well-hit ball.
It was. The ones they've hit so far have really been what I would call no-doubters.
Well, that part of the order did about the same thing first time through.
Yeah, I could have just had almost a rubber stamp on that. And that brings up number 27, the pitcher, Lauren Kelly. She grounded out to second her first time up. So the Indians plate 3 in the first and 4 here in the second. There's a sharp hit to Porch through the wickets, base hit. Actually, you could call that an error, and that will score number 6, Garrison, all the way from second base, and it's 8-0 New Hope. And my score sheet only took 2 innings to look like a total mess. And we'll have the courtesy runner coming out for Kelly at first base. That'll be number 33, Zoe Walling. So runner on first. 5 have scored here in the second. And that now brings up the shortstop, Haley Parker, that flew out to Briley Hill in the first inning.
Way out front of that one.
Yep. Tell you one thing, though, I've noticed, Mike, all these New Hope girls, all the way up and down the order, they can hit. They make good contact.
That they have.
Even the outs have been what I call loud outs. And the Cat's still looking at getting out of this jam here in the second, and that one hits her. I'm sure that one smarts just a little bit, but she trots down to first. So now there's Indians at first and second, and we've almost batted around here. Matter of fact, now we officially have. We started this inning with number 1, Kaylee Pearson, who got on with a walk. And that is another no-doubter over the scoreboard. A 3-run shot for Kaylee Pearson. So that's 2 home runs for the Indians in the game. And I'm showing 11. If I'm doing my math right, it's now 11-0, New Hope. They scored 3 in the first. And I'm showing 8 runs here in the second.
And a number of those with 2 outs.
You're reading my mind.
They had a chance to get out of it.
Yeah, well, what was it? Bases were loaded.
Yeah.
And had a chance, and then they got the double that cleared the bases, and it's been all downhill from there. And it brings up now number 5, Allie Wharton, the catcher. She got on with the fielder's choice earlier in this inning. This is her second time to bat. That's high, ball 2. High and outside, ball 3. So 3-0 on the catcher, Wharton. And she walks on 4 pitches. So Wharton's aboard for the second time in this inning. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Olivia Harris. And actually, she made the first out in this inning when she flew out to Briley.
It's been a lot of pitches for
Davidson. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Zoe Atlanta Copeland as a courtesy runner.
Yep, number 4, Copeland at first, running for the catcher, Wharton. Ball 2, runner safe at second on the steal. I guess one thing, Mike, you don't want to do is make 2 outs in the same inning if you're a batter.
Not when everyone else is joining the hit parade.
That's exactly right.
But it happens.
That's true. There's a little looper caught, though, by Porch in short right field, and that will finally end the inning for the Cats in the field. So 8 runs scored by the Indians. We go to the bottom of the second. New Hope leads Guntersville 11-0 here on Horizon Sports.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball, Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Back here to Guntersville High School as we're in the bottom of the second with New Hope leading 11-0. And up for the Cats is the first baseman, number 21, Kate Jackson. So you can't get 11 runs back at one swing of the bat. You got to chip away a little at a time, and there's one foul back by Jackson. And she's in the hole quickly, 0-2. So far, Lauren Kelly, the pitcher for New Hope, and the Indians they've been in control of this one from the outset. Guntersville still looking for their first hit of the game. And there's a called strike 3.
Nice little change up there.
That was.
Froze her and just floated right about knee height.
So that now brings up the third baseman, number 3, Maya Fennell, for the Cats. So far in this game, it's been 4 up, 4 down for Lauren Kelly and the Indians. So let's see if Fennell can get on the base paths. That one's low for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second baseman Sophie Porch on deck for the Cats. Hit sharply the second. Second baseman gobbles it up. Easy throw over to first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Sophie Porch for the Cats with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike. Boy, Kelly is really placing the ball in some nice spots for New Hope so far in the early going. She's definitely got command right now.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Command would be the best term.
Yep.
She is mixing up her pitches and keeping them off balance, and nothing has been hit hard.
No, nothing's gotten out of the infield yet. There's another shot to second baseman, McKinley Keel, another nice put out, and another 3 up, 3 down inning for New Hope in the field. So a nice job by the Indians, and we're at the end of 2 here at Guntersville High School with a score New Hope 11 and Guntersville 0. We'll be right back here on Horizon Sports.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Back to action, top of the third inning. That's the top of the order, and boy, just like that, another base hit. That's McKinley Keel. So she is now 1 for 2 for the Indians, as they start off the way they've really left off this whole game, smacking the ball around. And that brings up the very dangerous Liv Kelly, who's 2 for 2, including a home run. You know, I want to say we're in the meat of the order for New Hope, but I think the whole order is the meat of the order.
Well, it
seems
has
like.
been today.
Yep.
Kelly just looks like a hitter.
She does. Well, she had a no-doubter in the first in right field, and then she got a hit and scored in the second inning. Already her third time at bat. There's a wild pitch, and Keel will go down to second on the wild pitch.
Like she was going to throw in a little slap there.
This is the third time around for the New Hope players. Meanwhile, Guntersville still has some players looking to step in the batter's box for the first time. And that one's inside ball 4. And as Kelly trots down to first, McKinley Keel very alertly on the base paths goes to third. So there's runners at the corners, and that'll bring up number 14, Ella Baswell, who is 2 for 2 this afternoon. That pitch is high for ball 1. Keel gets back into third safely, and Kelly, on the throw to third, will go down to second. So 2 Indians in scoring position with nobody out. Outside ball 2. Two and 0 the count. There's another wild pitch. Runner will score, which will be Keel, and Kelly will go down to third, and it's now 12-0. So we now have a runner at third. Still nobody out. And on another wild pitch, Kelly will score. Baswell walks. So it's now 13-0. So that's 2 walks in the inning, back-to-back for the Cats and Jordan Davidson. And it looks like the New Hope coaching staff's making some changes. Looks like number 33, Zoe Walling, is going to come in to bat.
Coach Jared Carson with the substitution here.
New Hope, coached by Jared Carson. Guntersville by Capper Reed. Capper's assisted by Jared Winkles. And that pitch is low for ball one to Walling. So 1 on, a couple in this inning. They scored 3 in the first, 8 in the second, and 2 here in the third. And that pitch is high and out for ball 2. And that hits Walling. So she'll trot down the first. It's now first and second. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 27, Lauren Kelly. Kelly is 1 for 2 in the game. That's high and tight for ball 1. So 2 on for New Hope. 2 have already scored. No outs here in the top of the third. That one's low for a ball, and the runners will now advance to second and third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, I don't have the pitch count for Davidson, but she's thrown a number of pitches in
Seems like she's out of gas.
Innings. Yeah, she's it's starting to show.
There's one placed nicely on the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 the count.
Long innings can wear on you quickly.
Yeah. That one's popped up high in the infield. Ivy Marsh calls everybody out, and that's out number 1. So 1 down. Runners can advance, still at second and third. And now batting will be number 4, Atlanta Copeland. She must be batting for number 19, Haley Parker. So Copeland steps into the batter's box with 1 out, 2 on. Base hit will score 2 more. Shot to Davidson. Jordan, nice play there to first. But alertly, the runner at third, Baswell, will score. But there are 2 outs. So 2 down in the inning, but another one scores. That's now 14-0 New Hope.
I think that was a good decision by Davidson. Go ahead and give up that run. Go ahead and get the sure out here.
Right, exactly. There's a hot shot that's going to score a run by number 1, Pearson. She actually had a home run her last time up, and now she has a hot shot for a hit. So now there's 1 on, 2 outs, but another one does score. And it's now 15-0 New Hope. So the Indians scored 3 in the first, 8 in the second, and 4 more here in the third. There's a shot to third. Nice play there by Fennell. Goes a short route to second, and that will retire the side. But the Indians do score 4 more, and we head to the bottom of the third here at Guntersville with New Hope in control of this one, 15-0 on Horizon Sports.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunner.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back to Mary Whitaker Field here at Guntersville High School as we're in the bottom of the third. And the batter now for the Cats, starting things off, is the left fielder, number 22, Alex Strickland. Alex batting 7th in the order. The Cats still looking for their first hit of the game off of Lauren Kelly, which has been in full control here for the Indians. And the count on Strickland is even at 1.
Yes, very impressive outing here by Kelly.
That's a low for ball 2. Yeah, so far in this game, our outfielders could have gotten a little nap in.
Yeah.
No work in the outfield yet. Just a few ground outs, most of them to the second baseman, Keel, which has done a nice job for the Indians in the infield. There's a called strike. Counts even at 2. Let's foul back off the screen.
Good cut there by Strickland.
Yep. Tazzy Harris on deck for the Wildcats. Might remember that name from basketball season.
Seems like I've heard that
a time or two.
And there's
a
first hit.
Nice hit. And that will roll all the way to the fence as the right fielder tried to dive and get it. Could not. And that's going to be a stand-up triple for Alex Strickland. So some positive vibes for the Cats here to begin the bottom of the third. And as soon as Harris in right field committed with a dive, you knew if she wasn't going to get it, you could have run a long way.
So Guntersville's first base runner is standing at third now.
Yeah. That'll bring up Tazzy Harris. We'll have a meeting at the mound. So right now, if you're the Cats in a 15-0 game, you just want really anything positive right here to build on going into the second season, as we talked about earlier, with the area tournament right around the corner. Mike, I'm not sure. Do you happen to know who hosts that this year?
I think it's at Scottsboro.
At Scottsboro?
Well, I'm sure it is. Scottsboro has one of the top teams in the state.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think I saw where Guntersville opens with Crossville up there.
In Scottsboro?
Yes, I think it's the first of next week.
Okay. So a lot of postseason along with the soccer
going
on next week. And baseball's underway right now. The second round of the playoffs will be this weekend. So things are really wrapping up for this school year. It'll be graduation time before you know it. That's a called strike on the inside corner on Tazzy. And the count's 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Harris goes down on strikes. Runners at third base, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 17, Haley Taylor. So if you're the Cats and you have a runner at third with nobody out, you definitely want to find a way to bring her home. So there's now one out, and there's a called strike on Taylor. That's high for ball one. Briley Hill on deck for the Cats. 1-1 the count. One out, one on. Bottom of the third. Swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 the count. So after giving up that leadoff triple, Kelly has settled back down with the strikeout. Boy, beautiful pitch there that froze Taylor. And 2 strikeouts for Kelly after the leadoff triple.
After throwing smoke and throwing smoke, boy, she had that changeup.
Boy, that was a knee buckler right there.
Dialed in.
Yep. So now we're back to the top of the order with Briley Hill. She grounded out to second her first time up. And speaking of second, going to be identical, ground out to second. So New Hope dodges a little bit of a bullet there as the Cats get the leadoff runner on third, but cannot get her in. So we're at the end of 3 with a score 15-0. New Hope leading Guntersville. And matter of fact, you know, we were talking earlier about the run rule. It must be 15 after 3, Mike.
I guess
we're going to go to break, but the way they're congratulating each other, I guess it's 15 after 3. So I apologize for that. So that'll be the end of our game here.
Well, and excellent outing by the New Hope Indians, and I've seen a lot of Indian softball over the past 2 decades, and they are usually tough, and they certainly showed that again today.
Yeah. So, yeah, congratulations to New Hope, and I hope they do well going forward in their postseason. And the Cats, hey, you know, no reason to hang your head after this one. You got that second season coming up next week, so what you got to do is you just got to get back to work, get after it, and see what happens.
Go to Scottsboro and show out.
That's exactly right. So, Mike, it was kind of short-lived today, but I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed getting back out, and
yeah,
hopefully next spring is going to be a little easier on us, and get back out and have a little more spring sports coverage than we've had this year, but we've enjoyed what we've done.
Yeah, we have, and if you can get out there to see your favorite Marshall County team in the postseason, as I mentioned earlier, baseball's going on this weekend with Boaz and Arab both hosting, and even though they're out of our area, Sardis is also still in the playoffs, and then, you know, we got softball next week going on, and mentioned here at Guntersville High School soccer, the girls will play Russellville in the first round at 5:30 here on the hill, and the boys will play Brewer at 7:30 right after the girls. So a lot of postseason action here in Marshall County, and we wish all the teams best of luck in their quest in the postseason. So that'll do it for us. Once again, enjoyed it, Mike. I guess next thing up will be football season again in the fall.
Yep.
Before you know it.
Be rolling back around.
So once again, final score here, New Hope 15, Guntersville 0 from Guntersville High School. So for Mike Harden, this is Greg Glasscock saying good afternoon from Guntersville. This has been a production of Horizon Sports.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
With your Citizens Bank & Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank & Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank & Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.